With so many incredible Caribbean destinations, which cruise line has the best private island? Today we're going to answer that question and more as we look at some of my favorites. For reference, I have been to Coco Cay, Castaway Cay, and now Ocean Cay, and I don't know if they're called Cay or Cay anymore. I've completely lost track, so if I mix them up during the video, you know why, because Castaway Cay is definitely Cay and Coco Cay is definitely Cay, so you choose. I think technically it's Cay, but Castaway Cay says Cay and Ocean Cay I don't know anymore. So yeah, we'll just go with what we know and we'll talk about the different cruise lines that own them and what I really like about each one and what I don't and my favorite. The three that I'm going to be talking about today are MSC's private island, Ocean Cay, Royal Caribbean's one of two private islands, Coco Cay, that's the newer one, and Disney's private island, Castaway Cay. Let's start with the one that we most recently did. Ocean Cay is MSC's private island in the Caribbean. It's a marine reserve in the Bahamas that has been converted to the private paradise for all the guests aboard the MSC cruises that visit. The island in total is about 95 acres and covers 1.5 miles of beautiful, pristine beaches. Going to the island and experiencing almost all of it is totally included with your MSC cruise adventure. Besides the excursions, which is going to be the same for all the islands, and one small area that's reserved for yacht club members, the entire island is open for you to enjoy. The island has several different beaches, North Beach, South Beach, the Lighthouse Beach area, all spectacular. There is one note about the island that I experienced from the one time that I've been. There apparently are a lot of jellyfish all over the place, in fact, and they do their best to kind of keep them at bay, but apparently some guests did get stung when they were out and about on our Ocean Cay day. Ocean Cay has several beaches, as we went over in the vlog, and one of the things that I found very interesting was the fact that if you go to the Lighthouse Beach area, the chairs and umbrellas are included with the price of your cruise. You do not have to purchase those or rent them. You do on other parts of the island, but that one area, first come, first serve, totally open and included. The food on Ocean Cay was good. Not excellent, but good. Those fries were outstanding, and the chicken and burger were also really good. Not the best food I've ever had at any of the private islands, but really decent for what you're getting during this MSC adventure. During some adventures, not the one that we were on, but some, you'll be treated to an amazing light show at that lighthouse as you are sitting there overnight at Ocean Cay. Many of the cruises do stay overnight, have a bonfire and all that great stuff. Ours did not, but if it does, you'll be treated to these cool things. Overall, I really enjoy Ocean Cay, especially if you're up first thing in the morning. You can go out, basically have the beaches to yourself. You go out, crystal clear water, not as many shells as some of the other islands that we've been to, but the sand is super soft, the food is good, and the overall feel is super relaxing. It's an amazing island that I definitely recommend. But now let's move on to the Royal Caribbean updated island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Perfect Day Coco Cay is a destination and a water park all in one, and actually has the largest water slide, I believe, in the Northern Hemisphere. As you step off into Coco Cay, you will be greeted to some dancers and great music that will be sure to be stuck in your head for some time as you walk off. You'll see the Thrill Water Park, which we're going to talk about first. The water park is a little bit expensive, but for about $100, depending on the season, could be a little less, could be a little more, you are treated to some really great water slides. They have an adventure pool for kids, amazing water slides for adults, and some family raft rides. They have a smaller wave pool and a zip line, which is not included with the water park, but you can enjoy that over the water park. Like the other two islands which we were talking about today, excursions all over the place, jet skis and so much more. They also have a large helium balloon that can rise up into the air and give you this amazing bird's eye view of your tropical paradise for the day. Besides the water park and helium balloon, a few other things here and there, almost all of the island is included with your cruise, minus the beach club, which you can buy admission for separately and enjoy. In addition, you can purchase a cabana for the day. The other two islands have different extra purchases as well. You do not have to purchase these things to enjoy the beach, but they are available to you. And all three islands, in addition, also have areas for kind of an at-sea massage and spa. At Coco Cay, you'll find the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. Super large swim-up bar and even more at the beaches with some great chairs, areas to relax, and of course the buffet. Coco Cay, in my opinion, had some of the best food on board the Royal Caribbean cruise. Absolutely loved just about everything that I ate at the Coco Cay buffet. Coco Cay also includes some incredible Bahamian items. They have the most shopping of any of these different cruise line islands, minus the Disney Cruise Line Disney specific items, right? I'm talking about Bahamian items, okay? These individual vendors come to the island and sell their products to the guests who are coming from the ship. They have so many small shops, you can't even count them all. The island is spectacular with some amazing food when you're there. Now let's move on to Castaway Cay. Castaway Cay is Disney's private island, a smaller one compared to some of the other islands that we're talking about today. That being said, there are usually fewer guests who experience these islands because the ships are smaller for the Disney Cruise Line. From excursions to different dining options, it shares a lot of similarities to Coco Cay and Ocean Cay. That being said, it also is a little bit different. They have an adults-only beach area and an adults-only barbecue when you are enjoying Castaway Cay, along with the Disney characters that we know and love who experience the island with us. They also have Castaway Ray's Stingray Adventure, which is unique compared to the other two islands mentioned because it's part of Disney's Conservation Fund, where they have these stingrays who are being rehabilitated, who are part of the fund and being helped, and you get to go and learn all about them and feed them during your cruise. It's a ton of fun. The biggest difference with Castaway Cay is the number of people, no question about it. It's one of the biggest things you'll notice when you compare the different islands to each other. They are far less crowded on certain days, of course, when you go to Ocean Cay, but if you look at the number of people it can accommodate, it is overwhelming compared to Castaway Cay. And Coco Cay can accommodate 2 different ships at the same time. That's how many people can be on that island. Now, between the 3, I have different thoughts depending on what you're talking about specifically. If you're going for an excursion, you can choose any of these islands and you're going to have a great time, whether it be with a jet ski or going around and experiencing the island. There are a few more activities that happen at Coco Cay because they have so many things happening, but some very unique things happening at Castaway Cay as well. If you're looking for some incredible photos when you're on a private island, Coco Cay may actually win out here because they have some bridges and little lagoon areas that make for spectacular backgrounds, including that super large balloon in the air. If you can catch that in the air, maybe you're up in the air and you're taking a picture of the island below, definitely is a great photo spot. In terms of food, it's a bit of a toss-up for me between Castaway Cay and Coco Cay. Those 2 islands have some incredible food options. I loved the burrito that I made. You can make your own burrito at Coco Cay, and some of the ribs that they have at Castaway Cay are out of this world amazing. In terms of finding a quiet oasis to yourself, I'm going to give this one to Castaway Cay. Serenity Bay is unlike any of the islands that I've experienced yet. It is an incredible place, crystal clear water, and you can walk really far in the water and it's not too deep. It is outstanding and it's adults only. It's something not to be missed. In terms of fun on the island, if you're looking for thrills, look no further than Coco Cay. That thrill water park is outstanding. Love the slides. They're really good slides, by the way. They're not just like, oh, what do they put up here? No, these are great slides, especially the big one. Do the big one first, by the way. That's a tip. Then you're not super tired when you're trying to climb all these stairs back again and again and again. And for guys, I'd probably recommend not going on the slide where you kind of sit on the toboggan. That's not very comfortable for older guys. When I say older, I mean probably over 16 or so. All of these islands are great picks. You really cannot go wrong in terms of relaxing cruise destinations. It all comes down to you. What do you like to experience? All of them, in my opinion, are winners, and I will be visiting all of them again for sure. For me personally, my favorite, it's probably because I started with it, and it's also got Serenity Bay. It's Castaway Cay. I love that island. I cannot get enough of it. Second place for me, I'm going to give it to Coco Cay. Some incredible food. I love the Thrill Water Park and great places to sit back, relax, and grab some incredible photos. Those are my thoughts when we're comparing these different Caribbean islands together. Of course, there are more islands to go and experience in the future. If you have a favorite, even one that's not listed, let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. A special thanks to our patrons for making all of our videos possible, and thanks to you for watching. Until next time, have a magical day, and I'll see you real soon.